Hi guys, good evening. How are you doing? How was your day? How was work today? Hope it was not stressful. Um you're welcome to my channel. This is more like an appreciation video to each and every one of you that joined me, those that followed me, those that shared to their friends. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so grateful. I'm super grateful. You don't know how happy I am seeing the numbers growing every day. Thank you so much. This is so much. It means so much to me. I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate the old subscribers, the new people that just subscribed. I am so grateful, and may God bless you. And I promise you, this channel is not going to be boring. It's not going to be boring. You'll not regret subscribing to this channel. I want to also use this medium to appeal to you to help me to share the link to other of your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your colleague. Just share the link to them and let the family grow in love. So I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to see the number growing. I'm super grateful. I don't know how to express my joy. I don't know how to, I don't know how to say thank you. I don't know how to appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And to all the new subscribers, you are all welcome. You're welcome to the channel. And it is a happy space. It's a happy community. It is all positive vibe all along, and with time you get to know what the channel is all about. So thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless you. And then I know that we all have gone to work and we are back, and probably relaxing in our various homes. So I have this thoughts that came to my mind today when I was at work. So it happens that there is this couple, and the husband happens to be I'm just sharing this story to be like just for your realization, just to pass time and all that. So this particular story I'm telling you is not features, like it's not a fictional story. It's actually something that happened right before me. So it happens that I was in a space. I was at work today, like something that I encountered when I went to work today. So I just want to share it with us. So I went to work today, and there's this couple that be coming to my office and all that. Like I work in a clinic, and it happens that the man is actually not feeling fine. So he got admitted into the clinic and all that. And then I was so marveled. Like I was so marveled by the care, the attention that the wife lavished on the husband. Now this couple I'm telling you about are not like Gen Z couples. They are not millennials couple. I mean, these are couples of like 60, late 60, 70 of age. I could not just hold, I don't know, I could not just, I don't know how to put it. Like when you see our elderly parents see playing lovey-dovey, I don't know whether you've experienced that. There are some of us that, even our grandparents, that's like the bond, the love is still there. Although it's quite rare these days, but when I saw them, I saw the way the woman was like taking care of the husband, calling him baby, calling him sweet names, trying to, like, she was so endearing. And then she was trying to, when they bring food for the man lost appetite, he doesn't want to eat and all that. You need to see how this woman was pampering the husband. And it reminded me of a video I watched of Apostle Suleiman, when he was in his church preaching to his congregation, and a particular woman stood up from the crowd and was crying and was like, please, you should help him, pray for the husband to recover. She herself, she was not feeling fine. She was so sick, she was down, but she's more interested in healing her husband. Her husband was actually having a kidney infection, and then she gave out one of her kidney to her husband. And even as things stands as of then, she does not really care about her health. She doesn't really care. And then Apostle Pastor Suleiman, right, was now asking her, that you have not seen this kind of love. Oh. This same thing is like, this thing is happening to an elderly couples too. This thing was also happening. The people involved too were actually elderly couples, like 70s, 60s, something like that. So he was so marveled by that. So this particular scenario I was seeing now reminded me of that incident again. And then the way the woman pampers her husband, when people come to visit her husband, there is even one that struck me today. Somebody came to visit the husband. The person is not their blood relative, but somehow the man happens to play an elder brother role to them, to their family. So when the man came, the man was waiting at the reception, and the woman couldn't let the man to come and see the husband. And then I overheard her telling the husband that somebody is here and I don't want you to see the person. And the reason for that is that if the person comes in, you will start crying now, and I don't want to, both of you will start crying. I was like, wow. I was like, are you serious? And then the wife tried all her possible best to pacify the husband, to make him feel lively. I also heard at some point when he was asking the husband was asking the wife, what's wrong with me? What did they say is wrong with me? And the woman was like, nothing, it's just nothing. It's just for you to finish up with your drip and you are going home. Nothing is happening and all that. Like, the woman was so intentional taking care of the husband. That's the bottom line of all these things. And I was just struck in a very, like, I was so shocked. It struck me differently. Like, I don't know how to express how I felt seeing that. So this is one of the encounter I had today that got me thinking. So this guy, it happens that eventually when the husband convinced the wife, no, I'm not going to cry, just let him in, let whoever, who is the person? The wife said, no, I'm not going to tell you who the person is, this is that. I just enjoyed the way he was busy taking care of the husband, mentally, spiritually. She prays, she provide food for him, anything he wants massage. And like, these are elderly couples. I'm not talking about young couples right now, elderly couples. And then the woman was just all over the man, both with prayer, both with attention, both with pampering him, carrying him up when necessary, and doing everything. Like, this man, his family members are not around, and his family members, I don't think his family members would have given him that kind of attention that the wife is actually giving to him, right? Yes, somebody else might say, oh, the wife, he took care of his wife, he was very nice to his wife, that's why the wife is reciprocating the niceness to him. But I think everything just boils down to choosing the right person. Because when I was seeing all that's going on, I was like, this is the true definition of in sickness and in health, in rich and in poor. These are all those oaths, all those vows we take on the altar when we want to get married. This is just it. This is just it. I know the man might have been a nice man, been a nice father, been a nice husband to the wife, but the wife to be have been so, like, she took it. So I've seen couples come to hospital for treatment. I've seen some that will just come and dump the person there and just go about their business, only to show up in the evening time, and then it's all left for the nurses to be running helter-skelter and know what they want and provide it for them. Some will just come and dump their person and go like that. But this is one out of like many scenarios that I've seen. So it really struck me in a very in a certain way. So I decided, I was like, I'm going to share this. Like, I don't even know, like, I'm not a marriage counselor, I'm not even a therapist to think about it, to come to think of it. It's just something that, that's called to mind, and I feel like sharing it. I feel like we have to be more careful when we are choosing the person that we want to do life with, right? There's this one of my friends that used to say, sometimes, how will I put it? Okay, let me put it this way. Sometimes we just have to be very careful about who we are choosing for our life, to be our life partner. And how careful can we be? We cannot even be careful enough for ourselves. I don't know how careful we can be to choose the perfect person, to choose the right person and all that. The only way to escape all this brutality, what's it called, all this home domestic abuse, and it's just to allow God to choose for you, right? It's just for you to allow God to choose for you. But sometimes it's difficult for us to actually allow God to listen to what God is saying. Just like one of my friends will say, sometimes it's the butterfly in our belly that is choosing for us instead of allowing God to choose for us. Because nothing where you won't tell me this couple is not just, I was just looking at them. They are elderly people, and I was just full of admiration of what I was seeing, and what's like it was that man. God forbid he's not going to die, but if anything happens to that man tomorrow, that man will die a happy man because he was surrounded with so much love. If it is a sickness that is supposed to take that person's life away, but because of the love that surrounds him, he will live longer. He will live longer than somebody that they would have just come and dumped the person in the hospital and then show up in the evening, stuff like that. And then he has all the necessary support he needs to get. He needs at this position, at this point, the care, the love, anything. If his hand moves, the wife will like, okay, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? She was just all over him. And I was just loving the sight of what I was seeing. I'm like, people think that marriage or relationship, we don't have good ones. Funny enough, we do. But people that are enjoying their marriage are in their various home. They are not online telling us how they blow their eyes, blow their nose, how they fall, how they mess up with their mental health and all that. They are not on social media. I think people that are on social media ranting about marriage, women are evil, men are scum, this and that, are people that have actually seen shege. But people that are enjoying their marriage, they are there low-key, enjoying their home. And these bad ones will come online and be saying a lot of things, and people will be, some persons will be discouraged, as if your parents are not happily married. As if you have not seen you are not from a happy home or something like that. So when I saw all these things, that was it caught my attention, and I was loving the view. I was loving what I was seeing, and I was like, I'm going to share this with us. Like, if you're a single pringle, my friend will say, if you're a singlet that is listening to me right now, beat your chest. Not even beat your chest, put your hand in your chest and say, I will marry once and I will marry right. And I will allow God to choose for me. I will not choose, because our emotion can be very tricky sometimes. Our emotion can be so deceitful. Our emotions can be based on temporal things, but it's God that sees both now and in future. There are many happy homes. There are many families. There are many people enjoying their marriage. Like, don't even let nobody deceive you. There are people that they are not coming online to come and flood this because what do you have to prove? I'm enjoying my marriage. I'm enjoying my relationship. What do I have to prove to the world? It's people that their own have spoiled. It's people that their own have. I keep saying it. That's why when you come online, you see many bad story, many negative story about relationship, about marriage and all that. And you find out that all these things, at the end of the day, marriage, relationship, whatever it is a beautiful thing. But that's when you are with the right person. Because looking at this couple, I don't think this image is leaving my head anytime soon. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like, this man the woman was treating the husband like he's a 2-year-old child. There's a way the man will just look, like, anything, what are you thinking? Is there anything that you're thinking about? Don't this one, no, just be okay. Let's pack our things and go home. This place is not our place. Like, that was so sweet. And that's kind of, left a message with me. And I'm sharing that with you also as well, that I think we should all be more, when people say be careful, look out for this, look out for that, how careful can we be? Our carefulness is limited. How careful can you be? If it is by carefulness, there are some people that are so meticulous in this life, in whatever they are doing, but they are falling trapped to all this, devil or wolf in sheep garments. They're falling into all those traps at the end of the day. So I just thought, like, it's God that last it's actually God that can make the choice for us. It's actually God that allow God to make that decision for you, because if you make that decision yourself, oh my goodness, I'm not talking from experience though, but I think if you make that choice that you want to make without consulting God, without hearing from God, I don't know, it will turn out fine, it might turn out bad. But you see these age couples, that when I'm talking about, they are not young couples, so they are not young, but when you hear them talking, you would think like, oh, these are people that just waited yesterday. I was so struck, like I was dumbfounded from what I was, the care, the attention that the woman was giving to the wife, to the husband. So as much as we have bad ones, we have good ones. Don't be discouraged. Don't even listen to social media. Do what works for you, and most importantly, put God first, right? So yeah, that was it. That was something that, that crossed my mind today while I was at work. And now that I'm back, I was like, okay, what more can I do with this information? Like, why will it be that I'm the only person that is going to benefit from what I saw? So I thought it's wise to actually share it with us, as in, like, to encourage us to, we need to do better. We need to do better. By doing better is like involving God, not just in our relationship, but in everything. I don't think there is anything that is happening in our life that we can exclude God. One of my friends used to say, if I'm having conversation with you and you're like, God aside, I'll just follow God and go to that side. You have to push me and God to that side. So just put God in everything. I think everything will align. You cannot be too careful. You don't even know how to. Our carefulness cannot really save us most of the times. It's just God at the end of the day. So like one of my friends used to tell me, she would say, it's God. Last, seriously, last is God. Our intellect, our wisdom, our thinking, our what's it called? Our thinking faculty cannot get some certainties, not just relationship, maybe career wise, our purpose in life. We cannot think. You can think, like, you can attest to the fact that there are some times in your life that you'll be like, like, when you are trying to find the purpose of God in your life, when you are trying to find your purpose in this life, like, you will think and think and think and think and think. You will not come up with anything. Just one day, in a very out of the blues, inspiration will just come, the message will just come, and you just get it. But all along, you'll be reading books, you'll be doing this, you'll be doing that, and you've not gotten to that level where you will say, oh, I have found my purpose, I've found what I'm passionate about. So that's just it, my dear. I hope that this message, this gist, as the case may be, is gist somehow, right? I'll call it gist, I'll call it message, I'll call it motivation in a way. I hope that it bless your night. And that will be all for now. Have a beautiful night rest. Bye.